Alright guys, what is going on? Sir-lionhart here, and we are about to pretty much do some fooling around with Steam. I'm about to hop into the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky right now, and we are pretty much streaming this, recording this, and playing this on the same PC. So I pretty much wanted to do this to test how I just wanted to test the limits of my CPU really, and it's looking really good. I got the task manager up, and it's not even being bothered by the fact that I'm actually recording, streaming, and pretty much playing a game from the PC at once, which is pretty good. Of course, I think this game isn't that very it isn't very stressful on the computer. I understand that because it's one of these games. It's not a game that takes up a whole bunch of resources. All right, but I just wanted to see what I could do really with this computer. That was the primary reason why I'm doing this little test. So without further ado, what we're gonna do is actually start up Trails in the Sky. I heard it was actually a really good game. I really haven't played it because my old CPU couldn't handle playing Steam at all. It was just a really piece of crap, but here we go. Normal difficulty, hard, and nightmare. It's your funeral. May adios be with you. What? A difficulty setting for those who find normal a bit lacking. Alright. Let's go with normal difficulty. Yes, I got my braids in. Oh, is that a salad, yo? Yo, they got a... Is that a hot dog or is that some bread? I think it's just some bread, right? I'm so bored. Maybe she'll practice with her staff, huh? Alright. Cassius is his name. Her name is Estelle. So I kind of did a test like this for this game before, like a year ago when my computer was kind of butt cheeks. And I ran into a couple of problems with like the camera just rotating constantly, and then I could barely like hear the game audio for myself. It was a problem. Right now everything seems fine. I thought this game had voice acting. I don't know why I thought I did. I thought this game had voice acting. It just doesn't. Yeah, that camera was insane. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Oh. Looks kinda dead if you ask me. I've treated his wounds, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove. Alright, okay. Okay, man. You sure sleep soundly. He almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too. It certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up? Fess up? Who is this kid? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Did you hit him with your car? Were you so scared of going to jail that you brought him home? Why have you been picking up these kind of words? No doubt from, who the hell is Scarazard? What kind of name is that? That's right. For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me in trouble one day. Ha. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. I don't even know his name. You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Don't change the subject, Daddy. You sell drugs, don't you? You sell drugs. His eyes really are the color of the ember. Yes. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please, just try to rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Things just worked out that way. Does that work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. You shot my father just because you didn't have the money to pay for the drugs he sold. Oh! Get bopped. You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. Shut up, little girl. And who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I had a daughter your age? Now that you mention it. Wait a minute, don't change the subject. You shot my father. Ow! Ah! Quit yelling. Alright already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse. Do I hear yelling? Never mind, fuck it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? What? Your name, you know, the thing that people call you. I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and unpolite, or impolite, not to tell me yours? It seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve your, detriment. Fine, my name is Slim Shady. What? Is he really the real Slim Shady? And my phone is going off. I got a message. Yo, look at this bright white light. Oh! We got dragonflies on deck. Dragonflies, dragon eyes. A dragon dies. Because a dragon couldn't fly. Yeah, let's just keep making up shit. This dude is still the same age. This dude did not age at all. Cassius did not age. We got some magician fortune teller looking chick. You got some spoony looking bard. You got a dude with a gun. We got Faye. A spinning bowl. A spinning eye. I feel like this opening sequence is supposed to have like a song. Like, I feel like we're missing an opening Japanese song. Jeez. This is a long opening movie. This just looks like it had a damn song that was removed. Look at this. That dude looks like a damn renegade. Man, they got plenty looking characters. Trails in the sky. That's the end of the game, guys. Oh, look at this. 60 frames per second looks pretty good for this game. For games in general, I should say. Man, I'm looking at the task manager right now, and it's saying, oh, this is no problem. It's not even 40% of my power. It's at 15%. And I think the highest it ever got during, like, the opening sequence was 30%, which is insane. It's so bright in here. Ha, it's still bright. Complaining about how bright it is. I slept like a rock. Like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if this means Josh was still in bed. I'm gonna go smack him for no reason. Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I better get myself ready then. Ready to go smack a brother in the face. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. He's playing the opening theme. What is this? He's breaking the fourth wall. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. Nah, I was already up when I heard you start. Or I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are. Not that I mind. Like with the siren song of yours, gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber. What do you mean, woman? We're the same age and I'm hardly a man. How wrong you are, Joshua. The age of consent is 13 where we live. We may be the same age, but I'm clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, how fortunate for you. You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. No girl is going to be impressed with just that. Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? That's enough talking about my hobbies for now. Yo, she'd be buying the new LeBrons. She'd be going out buying all the Jordans, though. I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Estelle, Joshua, you're not making out again, are you? Morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't both of you hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay, I'm on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. I'm stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling? She just inhaled it. Kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you eat enough, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we learned up to this point. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not gonna let you treat me like a kid anymore. You lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer. Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. I had to close the door, my bad. You just watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful. successful that it won't be long before I pass you up. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. Come on. Keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test on later today. Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test. You know, the one that checks whether or not you've mastered the skills we've been learning in training. Oh gosh, don't you remember Shahara, saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Nobody wants a whole bunch of homework. I punched the hell out of this Shahara person. I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Oh, it's a girl, huh? It's a woman. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other. Honestly, don't know how you survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a... What is that? A sieve? Sieve? Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy she gets when someone keeps her waiting. It's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I like to eat, huh? How about ham hog? Ruined style scallop fish and balsamic vinegar sauce. What's that? I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomachs. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. He's just trying to get that protein. How rude, but I can't actually say he's wrong. I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the newest Call of Duty game. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it, one copy of the newest Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Receive 500 Myra. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. Sweet! However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks, Dad! Alright, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Sirlionhart my regards. Sirlionhart? Running around at the speed of sound, and the camera's not losing its mind like before. Alright, look at this. We can open up the menu and the screen is actually not going crazy. Finally. Joshua, Twin Dirks. Practice weapon? What the? I can unequip him? Dirks with sharp blades, small and easy to conceal. Now, I don't even know what kind of game this battle, or what kind of battle system this game has. I never got that far. I literally got outside and then the camera started going crazy and I just quit. I literally just quit. So we're gonna see what we can do with Estelle. We just want to check out status and whatnot. Estelle is level 3. He has more HP. She has less HP, but she has more defense, more more... He has more speed. He's a better character then. Yeah. What the hell? RNG 2. Random number jet. What the hell is the RNG gotta do with anything? Oh boy. What does this mean? Orbits. Orbment. We got quartz. What the hell does that mean? We'll learn about it later, I bet. Alright, is there a way to save the game? Save. Here we go. I can finally make a save file. A father's love. A new beginning. Can I open up this chest, though? Can I not open up that chest? Rest? Hell no. Joshua's with you. You better not rest. Oh no, the camera's at it again! No! 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 It's doing that BS again. Okay, there's gotta be a reason for this. There's gotta be a setting I have to do. So if we go over here to options. Camera, free rotation. Option. Camera's going out of its mind again. It's going crazy. We have to find a way to fix this camera, guys. That's exactly what made me stop playing this in the first place. This dumb camera. What is causing this? I'm using a DualShock 4, aka my PS4 controller, and I really don't know how to fix this. We gotta find a way to fix this, guys. Like, it looks like it's fine inside buildings or whatnot, but as soon as we leave outside, it goes insane. Like, look. Look, I can't make this up. I don't know what happens, why that happens. So what I'm gonna have to do really quick, again, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. I'm gonna save it really quick. I'm actually gonna exit out of the game. I don't know how to exit out of the game. Here we go. Return to title, exit, and really quick, I'm just going to see if I can configure it to not do that. My keyboard is turned off, fam. I turned off my keyboard before I even started using anything. So let's see. My gamepad, wireless controller, camera rotation, transparency, sensitivity. I don't know what would cause that to happen. Rotate right, ZX. C and X is to rotate the camera, I believe. Nothing looks... Right stick camera. How about I turn that off? How about I just completely turn off the right stick camera movement and see how that works? Right stick should be off. Alright, rotate right. Gamepad, mouse. Okay. I'm going to disable the mouse for this game, just because that could be a problem too. I'm not going to enable the keyboard. I'm just going to completely disable the keyboard and the mouse and see if that works. Alright, I apologize for this, guys. The Steam community, access while playing. Oh! Here we go. We're going to go ahead and load our game and see if it's still doing it. Please don't be doing this. Hey! It's working! It might have been something to do with the right stick. It had to be something with either the keyboard, the mouse, or the right stick, because those are the only three options I changed. So finally, we got this working correctly. Lee's Highway. On the road, on the road, on the road. Look at this. Walking everywhere. Rolling to 49 Selge. Garoon Gates 259 Selge. What the hell? Am I even saying this right? This is why we need voice acting. Is there a way to run? Or am I already running? Yeah, I was already running. Please tell me I went the right way. Yep, City of Roland. Or City of Roland. Why is this dude walking into a damn box? Y'all seen that? There was a dude just mindlessly walking into a box. He was just... Yo, why can't I walk through walls? It looks like we made good time. Not too early or not too late. We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we have to study so hard to become bracers. Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you expect me to get away with any less effort. Yeah, I guess I did. Alright then, let's get to it. You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Shahara. Oh. Finally. Hey kid, stop running. And you got scissors in your hands too. I seen that shit. Malga Trail, huh? Where am I supposed to be going? It's almost time to start our training. Estelle, let's head to the guild house on the South Avenue. Oh, alright. Well, why the hell are you following me? I should be following you, jerk. Like, for real. South Avenue, South Avenue. So South Avenue is somewhere over here, right? Because if we go up, we're going north. I don't know where I'm going, man. Estelle and Joshua. What's up, Uni? Aren't Luke and Pat with you today? They were just here a minute ago. The two of them certainly took off and went somewhere. I think they may be dealing drugs. The mayor's residence. Look at this. Hello, Mayor. We're just here to rob you. We're just here to rob everything that you own. I'm so busy. This mansion is quite big. I've got the serving, cleaning, and washing to do. Mornings are so busy for our maid. What do you have for us to steal? There's gotta be something in here for me to take. This is an RPG. Why can't I steal everything in sight? Why can't I steal? Come on, I'm taking something from this house. There's gotta be something in this damn house. I like to pillage. I'm a girl. And I can't steal stuff. Like, what is this? Good morning, Estelle and Joshua. What's going on, Mayor Claus? Good morning. I've been hearing great things about the both of you. So you're undergoing bracer training, are you? Having such youngsters sign up all by themselves to become bracers and protect everyone is inspiring. What the hell is a bracer? Someone who's like a soldier, I guess? A bracer would be a soldier? We'll do our best. Oh, inspiring. I expect great things of you. Why are you in my house, by the way? You invited us, don't you remember? Is he supposed to be like Santa Claus? Alright. Here we go. Let's get the hell out of here. Apparently I'm supposed to be heading towards a building that's red on the world map. Or, not the world map. Here we go, the Bracer Guild. Ina! There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Morning, Ina. Good morning. She's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as a member of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks. We'll do our best. Come on. Oh god, it's the fortune teller looking chick. The star and the hung man. Oh my god. The hermit and the magician. Oh my god. And last of all, inversion through the wheel of fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning. Oh my god, the wild card. 2 wild card users just walked in. This is Persona now? This game inspired Persona? This even though Persona 1 and 2 came out before 3 and 4, this game came out before Persona 3 and 4. But you know, Persona 2 and 1 don't exist, really. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get the show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. Whoa! I hope you're ready. I can feel the enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out of your ears like it usually does. Joshua, she's picking on me. Don't worry. Well, Estelle may hate studying and rarely does her homework. Ashley is over and naive and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp. And I'm sure she'll pick up how to use an ornament with some practice. Eventually. Probably. Most likely. I don't know. I guess there's not much I can do but accept. Hope for the best. Hold on a second, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me. Oh, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately. Whatever. What were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent. Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. I'm really trying to find my future husband, but I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly. You couldn't read the cards? Now that's surprising to hear. And actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But now's not the... Alright, but that's not important now. I think it's time for us to start your training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say. Oh god, what do you like to know about orbments? Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or processed septium installed. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, and lights, heaters, and other everyday products, to weapons, to magic, even airships. In connection, this technology, or this technological, there we go, reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution. About bracers. Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. Give me a second. Alright. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manage the affairs of the bracers in each region. Okay, about the Liberal Kingdom. The Kingdom of Liberal, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zermarian, the Zabumafu continent, and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberal is proud to be one of the most liberal continents, and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbits. Orbit technology has been a key pillar of support for Liberal in protecting its independence, as it has contended with neighboring nations 10 years ago. I don't care. I don't care. Consequently, even now, I can't even mash the button. I don't care about politics. I just care about story, characters, and adventure. I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. How is today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be studying at a desk involved? That's exactly what I'm saying. This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure you have to work up a sweat though, so I hope you're ready. That's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all words for nothing. Well, certainly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle. Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Let's get cracking. Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. But before that, there is something that we need to give to both of you. That was weird. My screen was flashing, so it kind of distracted me for a little bit. Are they ready? Yes, they are. All right, you two, go get one for each of yourselves. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them. Bracer Notebook. Bracer Notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Anything you may hear, anything that you may find. Yes, these kinds of trivial things can often become clues, no matter how insignificant something may seem. Always write it down. Understood. Man, this sounds like it's gonna be a pain. I feel you, Estelle. This feels like a pain in my ass. Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only heard only heard one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Oh my god, make sure you do. Man, this lady's a pain in my ass already. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there. When the bulletin board is approached, a exclamation mark will appear pressing the... So basically, it's like quest. By selecting the job's name on it, yeah, you can view the details. Okay. Alright. Training retrieval. Term long. Huh. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the contents of a chest. Okay. 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 Details of the job confirmed that the bulletin board and other important events will automatically be recorded in the Bracer Notebook. The Bracer Notebook can be found by clicking on the Books tab of the Items menu. Very good. It looks like you were able to finally see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic features. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also important. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style. Jeez, but there's an equal level of a responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude. I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. Time to get motivated. Now, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital factory and learning all about how to use his services. We still need to go pick up Dad's food, though. We need to go pick up some fish and some omelets, right? Alright, we need to go basically buy some fish and pick up some eggs. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain blah blah blah. Wait a minute. No. That's what he wants for dinner. We're supposed to be buying him something. We need to buy him a newspaper or some shit. Here is where you will learn how to use Orbital factory services. That's me right now. That's me and that's Estelle's. That's Estelle's thought right now. That's your thought process. Just knocked out. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. Okay. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here... No problem. Leave everything to me. What is it that you would like to know? Orbments. Orbments are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. By definition, that means that we're just going to literally force feed you thousands of tutorials right off the bat. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, the structures for these devices also differ from each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. Okay, we have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots must be open at an orbital factory like this. It'll take a fair amount of, I guess, money. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. So what is it you would like to know about? Man, orbital arts. Simply put, orbital arts are magic which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle orbments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the orbital energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since orbital arts can be a mouthful, they are almost universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to be called, and you should have called them from the get-go, yep. There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, the corresponding quartz must first be synthesized. Orbits are also set up so that once a particular quartz is fitted or installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install a quartz with the water elemental value. Holy shit! In reality, orbits are... So what is it that you would like to know? I don't really need to learn all this stuff right now, do I? I think it's better to just not read it, and then like once we actually need to, I don't know this stuff. Like once we need to know how to freaking set arts and do arts. I think that's the best way to learn it, is actually, you know, just go out there and do it. It looks like Mr. Meldis has answered all your questions. Like, as soon as we get to a battle, they should be teaching us about arts and whatever. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some money. No, that's not money. Several of each type of elemental sepith? With that amount, you should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbits. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally, at a shop, you would be able to exchange sepith for Myra, but for the training, you will not be able to use this service. Okay. Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Pressing the OK button. I'm not forcing that either. Pressing the OK button will display a list of options. Select modify and trade. Alright, so here we go. I guess I talk to this guy. Alright. Quartz. Time elemental. So he needs speed, right? And then she can get anything. Let's give her more strength and defense. Estelle, openable. What the? Alright, so I guess what the hell is going on? There we go. Oh, looks like her defense goes down. And she learns Firebolt. So it's basically like Materia. It works like Materia, right? This game is basically... This orbment system is basically Materia. That's the best way I can put it. Materia. So now we need to go to Josh. Clock up. Soul Blur. Alright, now we're starting to get into it. Looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next, I want to increase the arts you can use. Now install a quartz into your orbit so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Quartz can be installed in the orbit. Yup. I already did that. You can figure this out by looking at the arts and... You can synthesize them at the Orbital factory. What are you talking about? Now install a quartz into your orbit so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Look at your orbits and make sure the recovery and attack arts are divided up between them. You can figure this out by looking at the arts and quartz charts in your virtual notebooks. Alright, so I have to give one of them freaking healing arts. What? I guess I have to buy a specific or synthesize a specific healing thing? Slots 2 can be opened. I guess I should just make one of everything. Let's make one of everything. Since I can. Looks like I can just make one of everything. I should just make one of everything. I did just about right. Orbit. She said to have a healing? What the fuck is she saying? Now install a quartz into your ornaments so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Look at the ornaments and make sure that recovery and attack arts are divided up between them. You can feel the excitement about looking at the quartz chart in your bracelet notebooks. If you're lacking the necessary, you can synthesize them at the Orbital factory. Ornaments. Holy fucking shit, man. One of the things I got, one of the things I synthesized had to be a healing art. Yeah, there we go. Tier. Man, why didn't she just say buy a freaking water elemental freaking orb? Why didn't she just say that from the beginning instead of saying any? If you balance your arts out between each other like you've done before, it should make dealing with monsters each easier. Okay. If you like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts on your bracelet notebook. They didn't ease you into any of that. Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a new slot in your ornaments. The more slots you have available to you, the broader the range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all early on. Really? On each of your ornaments, go ahead and decide which slots you're going to open. Receive several of each type of elemental sepith. Alright. No, he can't do it. They only gave me enough for Estelle? You are free to install any type of quartz. This concludes your training here at the Orbital factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning? Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk about those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. No sense in worrying about that. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for it. How about a little yapping and a little bit more walking? Damn! Damn! This lady's mean. Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you for all your help. I'm going to remember that. You left me high and dry like this, Joshua. Savage. The qualification test will begin here. Expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point. Understood? What's wrong, Estelle? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassis drop you on your head as a child or something? Damn. You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your bracelet notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Divine adios. Adios, adios. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital factory. I can only feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories. I'm starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all. What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you trying to at least look a little anxious? If you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. What the hell is wrong with her? You and the homework. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Just so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test, yada yada yada. Damn. Retrieve the contents of a chest which are placed somewhere within that area. You will be sorry. Let me give you this before I forget. Tear Bomb. Monster Guide. What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, and you should make an immediate note of it in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. Thanks for the tip. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Don't forget it though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. Damn it, I need to go buy a paper from my dad. Wait a minute, Estelle, there appears to be a recovery point over there, so we should use it if our HP or EP becomes low. Orbit charging stations are recovery points set up in dangerous areas as a recovery point is approached. Okay. Can we use it a set amount of times? I should save it before we do anything bad. Here we go. Finally, we're getting into combat for the first time, just about. Oh, she needs to recover her HP and EP. Does it only work once? Alright, cool. Monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind spot. Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They will become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of the battle will change depending on how the monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Jeez. Indicates who attacks first. Okay, it starts from the top and moves down. The jazzy ass battle theme. Alright, let's see. We can move? What the hell? Attack an enemy, you may also use it to move. If you are using a mouse and... Oh, so we gotta move and attack, so it's like a strategy RPG. It's like a strategy turn-based RPG game. Selecting a target in this area will move the character to attack. When an enemy is out of range, okay, that icon will appear on your cursor. Selecting an out of range target will move the character as close to it as possible, but no attack will be performed. Oh, smacking with that. Alright. Ooh, look at this. Got him. Oh, he's not gonna move up. I want him to move towards us. So it looks like his movement is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can move 5 spaces, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Can we see how much these guys move by? Is it possible to see how much they can move by? I don't want to run. So I just have to move them up slowly. He won't be able to attack. He doesn't have range, right? Oh, I'm right next to him. Damn. Her range is outrageous.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh my god, Johnny Young Bosch. Wait, they just gave us random voices, dude. Alright. Oh, so this is how you get Sepith. Ooh, we got a juicy boon. A juicy boon. Whoa, what the hell? Alright. Arts are effective on enemies that are good at avoiding physical attacks. Arts also make good long-range attacks. Alright, so basically, it takes time to charge arts. It takes time before arts can be cast. Also, EP is consumed when arts are cast. Alright, so we gotta wait before it's finished. Speeds up the flow of time. Maybe I should do that on her. Yeah. So I'm going to assume that helps her cast faster. Damn! Ripperonis. Ripperonis. Soul Blur. Emits a time-space shaking pulse. Damn! Was that a Destructo disc? Was that a chest?
Let's move out.
Crisp onion. Looks like we're about to get it, let's try using crafts this time around. Crafts? Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Crafts have range limits, but can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out or receiving damage during battle. Okay. Alright, crafts, you consume CP. CP is gradually gained by dealing out or receiving damage in battle. Alright, morale. A shot to encourage allies, huh? Pomo beats an enemy senseless with a series of attacks.
Come on!
Come on! Come on! Yeah, that was real. That boosted my damn morale, alright. Dual strike. Unleash a double slash with dual blades. Really? Damn! Two-piece, no biscuit? Ooh, in the back. Okay, I guess I wasted all my CP, right? I guess I should just regularly attack. Nice.
Alright, we're good to go.
Johnny Young Bosch. Curative Horn, huh? Alright, I don't know what it is, but usually people have been telling me they haven't been getting notifications when I stream. And I've noticed that as well, because usually we get at least 40 people for anything. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but yeah, we haven't really been getting people have been telling me that they haven't been getting notifications. The door is rusted and appears to be locked. What a surprise, another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of them. One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is, our CP has to be at least 100% to pull off one of these moves. These devastating attacks can only be unleashed when the CP gauge is above 100. S-breaks are actions which allow S-crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order. Wow! S-crafts which are unleashed as S-breaks can be changed by going to the tactics and set S-breaks within the main menu. Aqua Bleed. I guess we have to attack first before we do anything. Hints. These are actions which allow S-crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order since the CP gauge has reached 0. Huh. S-crafts which will be used as S-breaks can be changed by going to tactics and then set S-breaks within... Okay. Now press the... Try to unleash the S-break. If you're using a keyboard, you may be able to use 1 through 4 keys or the... How the hell do I use it? I'm so mad. How did I use the S-break? Oh, she's using it by herself. RIP. I don't know how to press it.
Let's do this!
Using a gamepad, I couldn't just click it. Damn! Jeez. Here we go. Aqua Bleed shoots a heavy stream of water at enemies. Now we don't need to do that. We don't want to waste AP. You know what? We should heal though. Alright, cool.
Alright, we're good to go.
He was standing on the chest too, which is hilarious. Juicy Bone and Curative Horn. Oh god, he's guarding a chest. Alright, here we go. We're gonna save it really quick. We got about an hour in this game, so we're gonna try to finish this up and then we're gonna move on to Undertale. So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake. Seems like we've got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. During battle, there are several bonuses which can be allotted to turns. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they are allotted to an ally or a foe. Using S-break to ignore battle order makes it easier to jump in and strip an enemy of their own turn bonus. Okay. Okay, these icons indicate the bonuses allotted to the battle order. If a bonus icon appears next to a character's icon, they will receive that bonus. Step is up, indicate the effects of each icon. Okay. Oh man. It's got plenty of dudes out here. Damn, them butterflies going ham. Damn, the butterflies going ham. Ooh, your boy. So here we go. Healing salve formulated by the Septian Church. We're gonna use that. Hopefully that doesn't take time to use. There we go, he's healed up. Alright, now what we're gonna have her do, we're just gonna have her attack. Get out of here, jabroni. This guy's pretty quick, right? So what we want to do... Well, actually, he can use a craft, a dual strike. He can kill this dude ASAP. GG. Now, if I move, I'd actually lose access to my turn, right? Alright, so we want to just move towards this other guy. You're done. Alright, so now... Yeah, we can't do it, we can't do it. That's fine. Clock up. Is there a way to speed up animations, I wonder? So blur. Alright, that's good. Attack. She should be able to attack from this range, right? That power pole extend. Alright, cool. Small box times 2, that's weird. There's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's not just one, but two, it's kind of interesting. Wonder what's inside. Remember, still, our mission is to search and retrieve only. I'm pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective. You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right? If you feel like flunking to this test, then by all means, be my guest. Did you just say the F word? Yep, opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this was a real job, the contents of the boxes would belong to that client. As long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them. I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself. If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Shara? Miss Shara? Shahara? Alright. Alright, now we gotta run all the way the hell out of here. Alright, so we want to get healed up. There we go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here, guys, I'm actually gonna save the game. I'm actually going to call it a day for Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. And we will... I don't know what's going to happen with this game. We're just going to see. We're going to see if people want me to play this game again on Steam or on stream. Right now, I'm going to test out another game. So if you did enjoy this, just leave a comment down below saying that you want to see more. But for now, I'm about to switch games, so I'll see you guys later.